What's going on, everybody? Toby1 Shinobi here, and today I'm going to show you how to play solo versus squads, or really any time that you're outnumbered by your enemy. Let's just get into it. First things first, let's lay down a couple ground rules about solos versus squads. Number one, you need to always play distance. You cannot be getting engaged in enemies in a 1v2 or a 1v3 at close range. The only time you can play close range is when you're pretty sure that no one else is around you other than the player that you're fighting. You really don't want to get in 1v2s unless you have to. You want to always keep distance and then keep moving. All right, the second ground rule is a long range loadout with a lot of mobility. In this gameplay, I'm going to be carrying a sniper, a long-ranged scope assault rifle, and then a auto shotgun. And that's kind of like what I recommend. If you're not very good with the sniper, then I would just rock a 2-gun loadout, a scoped assault rifle, preferably hit scan so that you can hit at long-range distances. Auto shotgun, at least one set of heals, maybe two, and then a very good mobility item, or 2 very good mobility items. Now I'm gonna carry 3 guns, and what that means is I need to have at least 1 really good mobility item, or 2 good mobility items and no heals at all. Now the reason you need so much mobility is because you have to outrun sometimes 3 or 4 guys at once. So you always need to have a lot of mobility so that you can escape bad situations. So mobility is more important than a gun or even heals at some points. A lot of times you can carry 2 pieces of mobility if it's offered in the current season and just use that instead of heals, because you can always bounce out and grab heals somewhere when it's safe. Fortunately, in this gameplay, I have this new ODM gear, which actually has a lot of mobility. It's not super accurate with the movement, but you can cover a lot of ground quickly, and it's really good for rotations, flanking, and just getting out of bad situations. So I'm using 1 piece of mobility, 1 heal, and 3 guns. And here I'm just kind of looting, just getting set up. I guess another rule for solo versus squads is you never really want to land at a busy POI or even a POI with anybody. If you can land at a good spot like this that usually doesn't have anybody and just get fully looted up, get a nice loadout, and then roll in and get the drop on other players, that is recommended, because honestly, trying to loot, get a good loadout that's going to work for solos versus squads while trying to fight off other players is pretty difficult, especially when it's all busy. You know, there's just 3 or 4 teams that drop your location. You're trying to fight in a 1v4 and another team comes in on you. It really doesn't work out very well. Typically I land in busy spots, but in solo versus squads, I like to land in a spot that's quiet and I can get a decent amount of loot, and then I roll into another POI to start taking out my enemies. So right here, got a nice loadout going. I've got sniper, a pump shotgun, and a red eye. I'd rather have an auto shotgun here, but I can use the red eye as a SMG with my pump. So I'm just gonna scope out Brutal Bastion. Now I'm not using mobility right now because I'm trying to stay off the radar. I'm just scoping things out. Looking at this team right here, I see that they're both together right now. I don't have a clean shot, so I'm gonna go up here, get another look at things. Now I just took a zip line, which is dangerous because they could possibly see that. So I'm just kind of looking to see if anyone's looking in my general direction. Doesn't seem like they're aware of the zip line I just took, so I don't have a good angle here. Oh, I'm looking at this guy now, waiting for a clean shot. I'm hoping he takes a zip towards me. He does not, so I'm not going to engage. So what I need to do here is probably reposition. It looks like they're all moving to different situations. I didn't take the zip there because I didn't want to alert them to my position in case they're at this little jump pad. I did take fall damage, which is unfortunate. I'd rather take 20 points of damage than have the entire team know where I'm at. All right, so I'm trying to sneak up and just get a clean shot on one of these guys. This guy's moving over towards the bounty board, which is looking good for me. I'm hoping I can land a quick shot on him, and he just grabs that really quick and starts running back. But he's running in a straight line, so I'm really hoping I can just land a quick headshot, and somehow I missed that. I thought I was gonna hit that. Now I'm in trouble. They know where I'm at. I just got marked by that flag, and so we gotta peace out ASAP. We've got 4 guys looking our direction, and they got wall hacks on me, so I really stand no chance here. So I'm just jumping out. There's just no situation here where I'm ever gonna win this fight. Now I'm back in this truck, and I'm driving a little bit towards them, just trying to get a view. It sounds like they're fighting, so I'm hoping I can maybe get the drop on someone. And I'm always trying to drive vehicles whenever possible because, one, it's really good mobility in terms of not wasting your main mobility, and it's good defense. You can just drive away if you start getting shot, jump out of the truck and use your mobility. That's just another form of mobility and cover. So this guy's coming up on a dirt bike, and I don't know if there's 1 or 2 here. This was actually one of my worst moves in this game because this could have been 2 guys, and if it was, I'm probably dead. But because we're early on in the game, I have 0 kills. I'm not really that committed to this game. I'm just gonna try to take a risky play here, see what happens. So I hit a snipe, missed 1 shotgun shot, but I was able to finish him with my red eye that I'm using as an SMG. I am out of here ASAP because they're going to be pushing to try to finish me off. That guy's screaming at his teammates right now, on me, 1 shot, 1 shot. I don't even have time to finish. I'm just trying to create space and then I'll scope out the scene from there. So now I'm just on the lookout for heals. More important than thirsting this guy, I just need to find health because I feel like they're going to be pushing me very soon. Now, if I saw anyone pushing me right here, I'm pretty much out. I don't have enough health to fight, but I do have this nice position right here that they've got to cover a lot of open space. So if they try to push, I'm going to start shooting them and hopefully I can get a knock. They are not pushing towards me, which is odd. It looks like maybe that guy didn't know where I went or they're distracted by another team or some other priority. So now I'm just looking at the map and kind of looking at where I need to go from here. And they do not pick up their teammate. They're terrible teammates. So they let that guy die somehow. I don't know if he was knocked by another team, and maybe that's what they got involved in another fight. But now I'm just off, you know, I got that knock, I'm happy. I'm just trying to find some heals before I get engaged with them again. And look at that, we've got our gold red eye, which is pretty much the best thing you can have for solo versus squads. The red eye is just like kind of the foundation of your whole loadout, just the bread and butter, just that workhorse, you know. So now I'm rocking a snipe, a pump shotgun, and a red eye. I'm using that red eye as the SMG, and my sniper is pretty much what I'm gonna try to get quick knocks with. All right, so I hear a res bus go off over here. Now I know there's gonna be some action. So I hear gunshots. I'm just gonna sit up here for a second, take a look at things. This guy's rezzed, he has no shields. We get really lucky there. We found a guy that's downed. He's getting rezzed. That's just an easy knock. And now we're gonna push up on these guys. So I just heard a crown go off behind me as I was flying over that building. Either that's the guy that just got rezzed, which it might be, or it's another player. Either way, I know there's a guy behind me as well as guys up on the hill in front of me and one directly below me. So I'm kind of in a tight spot here. I'm trying to kill anyone that's within immediate range of me. They are, you know, threat number 1. Right here, this guy doesn't see me, so I'm kind of lining up a shot, getting a nice pump to his head, and then just trying to finish him off real quick. Now, I'm in the eye of the storm. I've got teams all around me, but I'm actually in a really good spot because I've got a lot of cover from all these trees and I've got all these angles on the roof that I can use as cover. So until I start getting shot, I'm really not going to move here because this is a great opportunity for me to eliminate people while they're distracted fighting each other. So oftentimes you're in the eye of the storm. It's actually really good if you've got a nice position and a nice exit strategy, then just go ahead and stay until you're actually in trouble. I know that I've got good mobility, so I can get out of here if I need to. And right now, no one's really seeing me, so I'm just kind of waiting for some easy knocks. Line up that shot, wait for him to stop moving. Easy. So these guys probably know where I'm at now. I'm gonna try to knock him by shooting this tree. Now immediately I'm thinking, okay, I didn't get him. He's right there, but I'm starting to get concerned somebody's sneaking up on me, and look at that, they are. So I'm gonna swap to my snipe. Luckily he runs in a straight line for me. That's a pretty easy shot. And now I'm just kind of staying crouched, looking around, see if I'm being pushed by anyone else. I'm gonna try to get another shot on her. She strafes the other way. But we get nice damage here. So I'm putting, now that everyone knows where I am, I'm gonna try to put some pressure on people because I don't want to get pushed. I don't want anyone within my little zone here. I've got people shooting at me from the other direction. I'm gonna use this roof right here as a head glitch. This guy can only see my head right now, so I've got a pretty clear advantage on him. I am waiting to get hit from the left here because I'm thinking there's someone on the ridge. So as soon as I get hit from the left, I'm out. There it is. But there's these nice little windows that I can hide behind right here. So that guy doesn't seem like he's like all that aggressive. I don't see him. So I'm just gonna stay here because I wanna finish off this team. I've got one guy left here that's trying to get this res. I'm just kind of strafing around. If that guy shoots me on the left again, I'll bounce, but easy kill. So I move a little bit, get the flank on that guy because I know he's going to be trying to res his homie. So we've cleared one team, but I know there's still guys in the area, and I need a little bit of health here. So I'm just kind of going over here. I'll grab the crown. That auto shotty is looking nice. That's good for my loadout. So I'm going to pick that up, and I'm looking for shields, but I don't have any. So that's, you know, oh well, we got to keep moving. You just don't want to stay in one position for too long because you're going to get surrounded. We're off to a new spot. We hear these guys res in the distance, which is most definitely one of the people that were just in that fight. So now I am looking for players who just got rezzed because they're going to be weak and easy targets. And I'm in the storm chilling. I'm only taking 1 point of damage. People are not going to be expecting me to shoot from storm for the most part. So that's why I'm kind of just chilling here. I have good mobility to get out. Lucky right there that she just stops, and that's kind of what I was waiting for. If she didn't look like she was going to stop, I'd probably take that shot, but I'd probably miss. And now this guy's going to try to pick her up and head out, which is not the smartest decision, but, you know. So I was able to knock her. I'm happy with that, and I should probably leave at this point because pretty deep in the storm, and I also know that these guys are going to be holding me at the line if I don't get out quick. So I'm going to jump in this car because that's good cover and good mobility. I'm not wasting my mobility. And I've got mobile cover, so that's always a good thing. Now I know there's a team behind me from basically Brutal Bastion, and this team over to the right, so I gotta get out of here. There's no way that I'm gonna beat both of these teams here, so I'm gonna move to a new position. There's gliders coming in to this jump pad house over here, so I know someone's over here as well. I'm looking for heals right now. I just really want to get healthy again. There's nothing here, so I need to go in here and find heals. This guy's rezzing, and I really want to do something about that. More importantly, I need to play my life right now and get healed up. Okay, I'm starting to get pretty healthy here. I'm still on the move. Now right here, I'm on the fence about pushing this guy, but I do it anyways to just try to finish him. I don't have a clean shot, and these guys are landing with white pistols, so I need to get out of here. A white pistol, 2 white pistols at close range will absolutely melt you, so I'm just avoiding that fight. I'm just going to try to play distance, see if I can get some knocks from afar. They're not peeking. There's a fight going on over here. They're totally unaware of my presence, so I'm just going to kind of wait for an easy shot. Took the guy that basically wasn't moving. Hit him. I know that they're going to be rezzing that guy, so I'm kind of hoping all 3 of them are going to try to probably quick res. I'm trying to get a really quick angle here. I'm kind of counting in my head how long it would take, and it's already rezzed. They're already rezzed that guy. They're all very close to him. He's already up, so I'm not really going to push this. I'm going to peek a little bit, but I'm not going to try to do anything dangerous. So yeah, now I'm within very close range of all 4 of these players. This is a very dangerous spot to be, so I'm just going to lay low. If I see a really easy shot, I might take it and then leave immediately. But for now, I'm just going to chill and hope that they get in another fight with a different team. They are, and I'm still just kind of creeping around, playing a pretty dangerous game here. But I'm just waiting for an easy shot. No, too jumpy. Now I'm hoping that one of these people stop or that they're running in a straight line for an easy shot. Nothing yet. Oh, there it was. He just started moving again. So I'm putting shots on these guys because all of them are not facing me right now. So I can get probably 1 kill really quick. I'm trying to cut my angle from the rest of the team here. Get around this cover. I see some slurp juices, which is very convenient. Grab that and we're out. Now what I want to do is finish off this John Wick that I knocked. But I also don't want to put myself in a bad situation. So I'm using this little cover here. I have high ground. Miss a fairly easy shot. Still looking like I could probably finish this guy off. So I'm going to try to do that. That looked like an easy shot. It wasn't. Looks like they're going to res that John Wick, and there's not much I can do about it. At this point, I have 3 or 4 guns on me, and I'm in the storm, so I gotta go. Now here's a huge win for me. I get sniper surplus, which gives me an extra shot in the magazine of my snipe, which is just really, really good for solos versus squads. Or it's really good anytime you have a sniper rifle. So I'm gonna rotate out. I'm gonna stay away from those guys because they know where I'm at. I'm a little bit hurt. I'm probably gonna need to find some heals. I don't really want to waste my slurp juice because it's just that good of an item. So I'm just gonna try to find some green health somewhere along this riverbank. Usually there's like fish and ice chests and that sort of thing. Just kind of scouting. I'm trying not to use my mobility too much because one, I don't want to waste it, and two, I don't want everyone knowing where I'm at. When you use mobility items, especially like these grapples, everyone and their mother can see where you're at within like, you know, this guy's gliding and I can still see his glider, and he's probably like at least 200 meters out. So he could see my grappling if I was doing the same thing. So I'm gonna try to sneak up on him a little bit. I realize that he's going for the res bus, so I'm pushing in fast because I only saw one glider, so that's one guy coming off the island, going towards this. Now I did just see someone riding the rails for a second too, but they looked pretty far away. So I'm gonna try to 1v1 this guy. I get pretty lucky there because I don't know what he just did, but he hit like a wall or something. I thirst him really quick because it's easy, and then I'm going to try to get up high and get a look on what's going on. See if his teammate's going to push me. I don't see anything yet, and so we're just going to start moving. And again, we're just going to try to always be moving. After a knock, after a kill, just move again because people are going to like call out your exact location, and you don't want to be in that same spot when they come looking for you because you want to take them by surprise. So I'm on a different roof now, and then I'm just going to keep moving to a different spot. Right now, I'm kind of looking for a car, but I'm also just looking for my next fight. I'm trying to stay away from that side of the map because I feel like it's a little busy. And I'm going to try to push towards circle here so that I can get myself in a good spot so that I'm not rotating out of the storm and into fights. That's a super important thing, especially in solos versus squads. If you're coming out alone inside the storm into an unknown area, there's probably going to be like two teams there, one team even holding you, and you're pretty much dead. So try to rotate early. Right here, I've just waiting for a good shot on these guys. I'm not sure what just happened, but I see crowns on the ground over there. So it looks like they just finished up a fight. Okay, so I'm hoping one of these guys stops for a second. Now I took that shot right there because he just passed through the bush, so he's not gonna be able to see me if he quickly looks where I shot from. They have a general idea about where I'm at, but I'm not gonna show myself again for a while. You know, now they're kind of like on the prowl, they're all looking for me, and I'm kind of just waiting for one to either stop moving or split up. Now I saw a guy on the left. Yep, so he's split up. I'm looking at this. He looks like he's alone, but no, there's two players. So I'm not gonna shoot yet. I'm waiting for an easy shot. That guy gets in that sword animation and, you know, he just slightly goes forward. You can kind of account for that. Pretty nice shot, kind of lucky that he was doing that. And so we got him down. We know this one's here pretty close to. For some reason, she only had 120 points of health. So that was lucky. And now we realize there's a fight going on. And so we're just going to try to put as much damage on as many players as we can, basically, because this is just kind of free damage. We're looking at our right here, making sure we're not getting snuck up on. We should probably finish these thirsts really quick, or finish off these kills. And so I saw a few guys up on the hill there. I don't want to take that fight. There's a bush also, and I'm kind of just out in the open. I see footsteps near me. It's just all bad. So I'm backing out here. I'm going to try to get some more space, because what we do not want to do is get surrounded or get off-angled by somebody else. So I'm going to get right here, and look at that. Easy kill. So this is actually, that was the last remaining player of that other fight. And now I'm seeing this guy up here. Ooh, I think I led that a little bit too far. It's pretty darn close. Just take another shot just to see. I'm thinking there's just one guy, maybe two guys in this bush. I'm gonna come up here, use this little cover here, and just kind of like, you know, I don't want to get too committed. I'm in a pretty safe spot. And now I realize there's three guys. I have these guys really hurt, but I'm not winning this fight. I mean, there's no instance where I'm gonna win a 1v3 with 3 guns on me, so I'm out. As much as I would have liked to kill those guys, finish them off, I can't do it. And that's just kind of the rule, you know? You just gotta keep space, cannot take a 1v3. 1v2, maybe, you know, if you have a serious advantage. They had the bush, 3 guys looking at me, there's no chance. Luckily, these guys are coming out of the storm, and they're gonna start some drama over here for me. Just beautiful. I'm healing up, just taking a look at things. Looks like they cleaned up that team. I see another team over to the far left, so I'm hoping I can put some damage on these guys, get some free damage. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is when you're wearing a crown, your crown goes off every time the circle closes. So I got 6 seconds till my crown goes off. This is probably a mistake right here. I'm not really gonna, I'm in a bad spot, but I know the circle's getting small and I really feel like 7 players left. That's 6 other players. I need to start getting some knocks because there's not a lot of cover in this circle from what I'm seeing, unless I rotate far away. I probably could have rotated earlier there and not fought at all. I could have gotten the other guy's backs by going to the far left over here, but you know, I'm just seeing how things play out here. Now, I don't have health, and I don't really want to make myself a target. This guy's an easy target, so I'm gonna take that. That's an easy kill right there. You guys, you gotta stop standing still. There it is. So these guys are fighting each other, which is a great opportunity, which is what solo squads is all about, just being opportunistic, getting those easy kills. Okay, that's 3 guys knocked. So now I know that it's probably just 3 players left, because there were 6. Okay, now we can... And we're pretty sure there's 1 player on the other team because that person just went down on their knees. So there's still 1 guy up on his team. Now, I want to focus on the team with the numbers, which I know is this team over here. There's 2 guys on this hill right here. So I'm going to make them my priority. And this guy to the right is actually now my ally. You know, I want to keep him alive because I want to make sure that these guys go out first. Just try to keep everyone damaged the same, you know? Make sure everyone's an easy kill if it comes down to it. So that guy gets knocked. Now we're looking like... This is perfect. You know, we're low on heals, there's nothing around, and we just knocked a guy, and now it's a 1v1. I'm seeing this girl has a pulse rifle, which is very dangerous, especially with the amount of health that I have. So I really don't want to get in a close range fight with her, or even a mid-range fight. I want to snipe her, but I'm just waiting for her to stop moving or just make a mistake. Take a quick peek there. I'm not going to get a nice shot. I think she knows where I'm at now, so I'm just going to kind of wait. Just hoping I could get that. I'm not sure if she saw me or not. I'm just gonna see if I get discovered. Then my crown just went off, so she knows I'm over here somewhere, probably behind this rock. But what I want her to do is take a peek at me so that I can shoot her in the face with my sniper because I'm low on health. So she puts down a bubble, which is a pretty good move. I'm hoping here that I can get a nice clean headshot while she's shooting this rock to try to break my cover. I miss, but what she doesn't realize is that I have 2 shots in my sniper. Boom. GG's. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope I explained that well, kind of like what was going on through my head. Just a flow of thoughts, flow of consciousness there. I hope that helps you realize that you just need to keep moving. You just always got to be flanking. You always got to be taking the opportunity. Never get in close range combat with more than 1 guy at a time. Try to avoid any close range combat at all. Run the right loadout, which is a long range loadout with lots of mobility. Or try to stay healthy and just don't put yourself in bad situations. Always have an exit plan. That's just kind of the summary of what we just saw here. Now, if you have above average skill, I really encourage you to try out solo versus squads. For one, it's just going to teach you how to play the game in a different way. You're going to learn how to be more of an opportunist, flank really well, you know, create good space from your enemies, and plus it's just a lot of fun. You know, you feel like the hunter and also very much the hunted at times. You just kind of always fighting for survival, which can be kind of a fun thing. A lot of action in solo versus squads, and you know, I just recommend it. Shake it up. What's the worst that's going to happen? You lose a game to 4 players, not a big deal. I make all kinds of zero build content to try to help you improve at Fortnite Zero Build. So if you want to subscribe to me and see more content like this, I highly recommend it. I really think it's going to help you out. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm to show this video to more people, get me a little more discovered, and help my channel grow, which I would really appreciate. And if you have any ideas for content that you'd like to see or any feedback on this video, or just let me know what was helpful about it, just leave a comment below. I respond to every single comment. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a good day. Shinobi out. Oh, and if you want to improve some more at Zero Build, you want some more content like this, check out this next video. I highly recommend it.